Okay. Okay, yes. Unfortunately, I won't stand out with the presentation. I'll use old-fashioned PowerPoint. Hello everyone, my name is Nikita and I represent a group of myself, Amandine and Trangle. And we suggest that Kouvolan Lakritsi goes to the Netherlands. So, why? Why Holland? Okay, I'll tell you why. It's pretty simple. There are two main reasons. Reason number one is that it's European Union, and so is Finland. So it will be easier to trade. It will be easier in terms of some regulations and other legal stuff, and export and importing, and so on and so forth. And the reason number two, Dutch people eat hell of a lot of licorice. Like, they eat a lot of licorice. I think that they consume the biggest amount in Europe and probably in the world. So, a couple of words about the Dutch market. The GDP grew. The GDP grew by a little bit over 3% last year, and the GDP per capita is higher than the average in Europe. And reason number two, Dutch people have a really high income, and that means that their purchasing power is really good, which is good for us if we want to export there, right? And pestle analysis, well, sorry, it's not pestle, it's estel analysis, because we decided that political and educational things are not really relevant here. So let's start with the economy. The Netherlands is the 6th largest economy in Europe, and it's 15th in the world in terms of economical freedom. However, there are a couple of problems, which are labor taxes are quite high there. Well, the Netherlands have a lot of money, so the taxes are high. I think it's kind of interconnected. And also the Netherlands is the country that is dependent on the UK. And as all we know, the UK is going through hard times now with this Brexit and stuff like that. So it might affect the Netherlands political, the Netherlands economy side. It might affect it in a bad way. So from an economical point of view, the Netherlands is a good country, but not perfect. So, a couple of words about the social aspect. There are a little bit more than 17 million people in the Netherlands, and well, there is something like 80 variations of licorice in the Netherlands. I mean, it's a lot. It's definitely most in Europe, and their favorite variations, well, it's soft and sweet, soft and salty, hard and sweet, and hard and salty. And as far as I'm concerned, Kouvolan licorice, they produce all of them. And the technological aspect, Holland is really advanced in technological aspect. Their machinery, their high tech, it's really good. And what does that mean for us? It means that should we once go to establish the business in the Netherlands instead of exporting, there will not be any problems with the technology and with the storage to keep it. The legal aspect is quite difficult, because first you need to present your product at the customs office, and you need to present everything about your product, which is a lot of bureaucracy, a lot of documents, a lot of like everything, those declarations and stuff, which is a drag. So the third thing is that they need to trace everything. They need to trace the entire supply chain from the point where where you start producing your licorice to the custom point, everything. And they are really hell-bent on consuming and therefore letting non-contaminated products in their countries. So what that means for us? That's ochratoxin A. Yes, Kouvolan licorice has to think about it. A couple of words on business-to-business approach. Yeah, I'll be faster. So first you need to book an appointment in 1 or 2 weeks before. And Dutch people are really tough negotiators. They prefer quick negotiations. They are quite stubborn in it. And you don't really need to have a dress code unless it's an important meeting. I'm not really sure which is an important meeting, but that's it. Our target customer is basically everyone, because everyone in the Netherlands, they love licorice, but the main one is the housewife from 20 to 45, because they usually do the grocery shopping. Our main competitors there are 3 of them. The first one is Kouvolan. They've been selling licorice since for 140 years, and this is the best-selling brand in the Netherlands. Then we have Venko licorice. It's also one of the good ones, and they're the main competitors of Kouvolan. And then we have Mank. They've also been around for quite a while, and they sell a lot of variations. For example, Dutch to Dutch. SWOT analysis. So, a couple of words here. Kouvolan licorice is unique, but this uniqueness may hit them back because, well, Dutch people may not be used to eating this kind of licorice. The CEO said that they do not call the companies to export. Instead, they get the calls from the companies to export. And therefore, we suggest the indirect export. And we found a lot of partners, actually. So, Holland at Home, All Things Licorice, Van Vliet, this one you don't see, but it's something, yes, Hammer. Albert Heijn, which is like a Dutch Walmart. Jumbo, which is like the second Dutch Walmart. And I wasn't really good at playing Tetris, as you can see. Yeah, so, and we also have Spar and Lidl. It's international shops, and there are Spars and Lidls in Finland, so maybe it will be easier to go from here. Thank you for listening.